he was just begging Damon Lindelof, can you write a scene where my wife has sex with Aaron Pierre? And Damon's all, no, we're going to do somebody's grandma.
Well, I was like, is that Damon's wife? And then I heard Damon speak, and I was like, I don't think he's into women.
Originally, he wanted it to be a mystery, but you know, sometimes you just can't pull that off.
I think he's straight. I think he's just effeminate straight.
Okay. Hetero.
So
gay. No, heterosexual.
So he's gay. So he's Hollywood straight. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm Hollywood straight. I love it up the ass.
Oh, there is an ounce of testosterone emanating from that guy's body at all, ever. I was watching an Emergency Awesome video, and he's all, well, Damon Lindelof is a big Green Lantern fan because he wore a Green Lantern shirt during a little... And I'm like,
Charlie, no!
You know, we covered one of those Halo Studios videos, and all of them are wearing like Halo hats, Halo shirts, Halo. And you're just like, do they even know what Halo is? Someone handed them this shit. They were like, oh yes, I love Master Halo.
I love Halo.
Cheaper Master.
Halo.
I love Master Chef. I think Gordon Ramsay's awesome.
Yes. I quite like his hot dogs.
We were lamenting, as I assume you know as well, but like, you know, like behind the scenes shit from video games used to be a bunch of sweaty nerds in basements being like, I guess, yeah, we work really good. But nowadays it's the most pristine, clean, smiling all the time. We loved every second of making this. Then it's announced they all got fired. Like, oh, through the horrors of the crunch or some shit. But yeah, of course.
Only 3 committed suicide this year.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Outside
an
of
all-time low.
Yes, an all-time low. Progress, not perfection. Here at
what is this, China?
Camming Studio.
That's going to be the new Bond theme, by the way.
That reminds me, all-time low. I feel like it only gets worse.
Low. Blah, 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 blah. This franchise can't sing so far.
That's too perfect not to be the case now. They've got to do it.
It really is, dude.
I'll tell you what, I would go to the cinema 3 times if they did that just for the lols, because
we should start a sketch comedy show just to do that sketch and then quit.
We're borderline making up a whole fucking streaming service. We'll have Fargate running weekly, and then we'll have our Bond movie and some other stuff.
Peeping Tom.
Yes.
Oh yeah. That might be
an episode
racy.
of sketch comedy for sure. I mean, we'd have to find somebody to write some comedy. Hey, definitely a man.
I'm going to do an impression of a TV show.
Oh.
You got to guess which TV show this is. Now, it's a contemporary TV show.
Lanterns.
Let me do the impression. The impression is, hey, fuck, cunt, fuck. How you doing, fuck? I saw you over there, fuck.
The boys.
Fuck.
Well, that could be the Westies, the boys, or Lanterns.
Correct. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Wow.
And I like the Westies.
Was Lantern sponsored by the word fuck?
It was.
Yes.
Okay.
And Gilf.
White Gilf?
Although
unprotected sex with a grandma.
I'm okay. So the term Gilf, we're pushing it to the maximum of degrees. I'm not entirely sure it's a Gilf. It might be just gay. GLF.
Gay. Gay, I'd like to fuck. Whoops.
I feel wildly uncomfortable right now.
57 years has come out of the closet.
Aaron Pierre is a very strong-looking man.
Gays I'd like to fuck.
Chat will have to ask you do not look into that as a statement, okay? Be mature.
I'm posting that right now. Gilf. Gays I'd like to fuck.
Happy birthday,
Gary! Brackets. Nerdrotic.
How about Gary's I'd like to fuck.
Oh no!
No!
Are these your new members, Gary? For today, you guys are all guilty.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
Well, unfortunately, 2 of us are of an age, actually.
Of an age.
We got a 57-year-old, a 51-year-old, and a fucking 30-year-old.
And like a 30-year-old.
Baby.
Goo goo.
More is 34.
2.
to. Fuck.
Oh, dang.
X-ray
Pretty
girl's
soon.
like 29.
Sure.
Sure.
Until I'm 50.
Okay.
This is Lieutenant Titus.
Well, I'm 50
No,
for
man.
the 7th time.
Is that
7 and 50, as they say in A Song of Ice and Fire.
glad to have a command?
When you were a kid, didn't you find it really cringe
Is the rest
when
of the squad ready? Already
your
assembled
parents would be like, "I'm 21 again"? You'd be like, "Fucking old
Shut
bastards!"
up.
And,
You're
then-
fucking...
and it's the way now.
Oh, yeah, until it happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're lucky enough to get old, because being old is awesome. Because, yeah, there's some drawbacks. Peeing at 3 in the morning. You can't
Dude,
run as
I
fast
love
as you
that.
used to.
That's my favorite.
But it all gets made up when you watch a bunch of young people do the same stupid shit you did, and you don't stop them. You go, I'm going to watch this. And then you watch them hit the wall or fall.
All right,
and
Gary.
it's
Look,
fucking funny. Oh, boy.
Since I'm felt
Jesus Christ. Everybody's going to hold this over us.
I don't know. Look, since I may have tweeted something out, I might as well just go for the full-on self-felt to go with it as well. X-ray, do you want to just? Sure.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Why would you
No.
this?
Where's the video of you guys making out?
Stop it!
No. Okay, no.
There
They do
was
that
one.
one time
It was
and everyone
First of
falls
all,
over on it.
that was a misposting by us, right? Okay.
Yeah.
James Gunn's wife took this picture.
Yeah.
Oh no, that would be James Gunn. Okay.
I mean, this is clearly AI, so it's still good.
Totally. Yeah, because I've never been that happy in my life, and neither is that.
To be fair, Acolyte had just been cancelled, so.
And Gary, the fact that this is actually a real picture kind of just like exposes it.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
I've
This
never
is-
been this happy in my life. It's actually a real picture, Gary.
It is.
This is what happens when there's two gilfs
I was
in
in
the
the
room.
I was in the English countryside. Just had an excellent breakfast at that little pub.
Oof.
Proper British breakfast.
Dude, I've still got that recorded, never released. You getting your brekkie and going through, and then asking the waitress at 7:30 in the morning for hot sauce.
Yeah, that's normal.
That's
Well,
normal.
That's totally normal.
That is totally normal thing in America. Like
Also,
we
if you
do that
if you
all
can,
the
just,
time.
respect pronunciation. It's pube over in
I was at a British pube.
Oh. You got a lot of those around the country, right?
Oh.
very popular.
All right.
A lot of anyway.
We still, as I don't think there's any research. Steph,
No, there wasn't.
Yeah, well, you know what? We could. I'm doing a video on it. It'll be out
Imagine if
tomorrow.
there was an hour and 10 minutes that you had available before the stream that you could have taken advantage of.
I was too busy eating my
Pube.
breakfast in bed from my wife.
Right.
Getting birthday
Wow.
greetings from my dogs and my
What was
son,
it?
and yeah,
That's so cute.
hanging out with my family a little bit.
No.
What was the birthday breakfast?
It was an omelet with avocado
Nice.
Avocado?
and a bowl of fruit because I'm 57. So I'm not getting donuts or any shit like that. Hell
I
no.
love donuts.
I thought you might have got pancakes.
And then I have this-
you know,
Green substance in my with creatine.
bile. You have a glass of bile.
I do, but it's delicious.
Yeah, it's delicious bile,
It's delicious.
It'll make you live longer, right?
Sure.
in theory.
Is it vegan John Stewart's?
Oh, what the fuck? How's a boy get that big being vegan? Get the fuck out of here.
You don't. You die of malnutrition.
Well, let's
You
just
got
say
brittle
he's,
bones.
he's eating that gilf meat, I guess. I don't know.
Breakfast in bed.
Fucking Mahler went there. That's good.
I am.
You know,
So proud
you
of you.
reminded me of when earlier when we were talking about suicide briefly. I'm
And
still
Ryan didn't come into
gradually,
the conversation at all. Sorry, go on.
gradually catching up on Buffy for our eventual recontinuation of that. It is coming, fellas, right? Maybe 2 weeks from now or something like that. But
That's what
do
she said.
you remember
He
in the season 3 premiere? There's like a conversation about how things are going to be great in the high school, and Larry says, if we can just keep focused, keep disciplined, not have quite as many mysterious deaths, this is going to rule. Like as a fucking
Yep.
welcome to the year of high school. Hopefully, not many people die this year.
That's kind of how we go through life, Mullen.
That's
I can't
beautiful.
wait. I've already started watching some of it, but I'll have to rewatch it.
Boobies.
We'll get to it. We've been a little busy.
Gradually.
You have things and stuff coming up that I will be a part of.
I'm I've been non-stop this whole week prepping that shit. You're gonna have to have some surprises. I've already shown you guys some stuff about it. Exciting.
Wow.
Oh,
That's actually frightening. Would it be a menopause though? Because
That's 20 years in the future, EFAP for more.
Yeah. You got a
I was,
long way,
dude,
Mullen.
on my stream, I was trying to explain. It's like, you know, we will eventually wind down the whole 24-hour anniversary stream. People are like, wow, coward, weakness, and I was like, dude, I don't want to be doing 24-hour streams forever. Okay.
No, it's called getting smarter as you get older.
I've
That's
done two 24-hour
cowardice.
streams in my life.
What was the last one you did?
2013.
Oh, so it's been some.
that's been a
time.
while. How old
Yeah.
are you
World of
then?
Warcraft.
40 something?
38.
38.
I think,
Oh, okay.
38.
I cannot imagine doing a 24-hour stream. I'd
I
sleep
did,
on.
Well, I just started streaming. Like, I hadn't been streaming for too long because in my first year of YouTube, I didn't stream at all because I didn't have the capability, didn't have the bandwidth. And then I moved here, and I could. And then I did a 24-hour stream, and I made like 850 quid, which was like unbelievable. Like most I'd ever seen in my fucking life in a day. And then a few months later, I thought, do you know what? I'll do another 24-hour stream, and I'll do it in the middle of July. For some reason, I did a 24-hour stream. I made £23. I was like,
Did you?
these
what you-
things
what
can
you
be
did,
very.
like,
Welcome to
very
YouTube.
temperamental,
Welcome
yeah.
to streaming.
Yeah.
Here's
were
my
you playing
breckie.
World of Warcraft?
Oh, that looks
I did.
good.
I think I varied it a little bit, but for the most of it, yeah, I think for the most it was like World of Warcraft.
Is the stream still up?
It was on Twitch, so no.
Oh no, then dang.
Yeah.
I would be
Yeah.
wrecked.
I
Falling
did
Sounds
move
like
to
it's about
YouTube stream
time
too.
for you to do another 24-hour ass.
Yeah. What's stopping you, Az?
Yeah.
I'll do a segment in the 24-hour stream.
Where's the
Coward.
meat's inside the eggs. It's wrapped up inside the eggs.
That looks lovely.
It was great.
Oh, I haven't eaten yet. That looks
It's
so
gone.
Just like Gene Ray killing people. If I don't see the meat, then it's not there. All right? No corpses.
Oh, Jesus.
Do you know, I saw the greatest Jean Grey tweet ever. And it was, this is a Jean Grey that I believe would turn Bobby gay.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm like, yeah, that's a beauty. That is an absolute beauty. Yeah. This
By
is
the
a
way,
Jean Grey that I could believe would turn
The
somebody
fucking loads of people pointing to the writers having confirmed she killed no one as a boon. I was like, oh god, that makes it so much worse that they felt they had to make an announcement.
Yeah, that was
They
when.
didn't know.
Fence.
They said she technically wasn't responsible for any deaths.
That's
On screen.
actually worse than
Yes!
she didn't kill anyone.
So
Well,
what's
it's
the
like-
technicality? Is it her
Well,
powers? Like
No, the technicality, it was a
Happenstance?
taxi that hit that man and killed him, not Jean
no, the
Grey.
taxi.
It was
It's a
the bullet
technicality.
from the
Oh,
gun
yeah,
that killed
exactly.
him.
You know,
not the
exactly,
firing
Let's
yeah.
just
gun.
blame the fucking victim. It's his fault for walking backwards, even though he was controlled by Jean Grey.
It was the person swimming underwater that drowned when she did her psychic blast.
It was their fault
The water
for being
that
alive in the
killed them.
first place.
It wasn't the lack of maintenance on the plane. It was the plane that killed everybody. Okay?
Yeah.
Listen, it was nature.
was
What else can
nature.
you say?
Yeah. If you're going
Yeah,
through
them
technicalities,
coming out-
then holy.
Them coming out and making a statement was the worst thing they could have fucking done. They should have
Yep.
shut the fuck up, because that means they're watching, they were listening, and guess what? They do watch and they do hear.
Yeah.
They definitely do.
The
For
weird thing
sure.
for me was like I had people commenting on my video being like, "You've been proven wrong by the creators." I was like, what?
Really?
I don't think that's how that works at all.
Are you
I
sure
like the
about
movie,
that?
but that's a flaw in the movie. That's a big flaw.
If you have to explain something as the writers, regardless of whether it's bullshit or not, the very fact that you have to explain, you've lost. You've already lost.
Yeah,
It's
the
like
only way.
Patty Jenkins tweeting out that it wasn't rape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then she was getting DMs from her friends going, it
Yeah.
it kind of was.
Like, how did you fuck that up? Like,
Yeah.
If you reverse these positions, Patty.
Well, the thing is, when you don't have any like moral compass or values, you don't notice it until somebody else brings it up, and you go, "No, it wasn't." What?
Oh, ain't that a fact?
Ooh. So I guess until we get some subjects, we have lanterns to talk about. Yeah. So that released on Sunday. I did a watch party. I'm working on a video right now. It'll be released tomorrow. And I don't know about you guys, but I knew what I was getting into. Like, it's Damon Lindelof, it's Tom King. Oh, and if people are trying to dismiss Tom King's involvement, story credit in the credits.
Tom King,
Yeah, and you can if you've read any Tom King, you can tell the parts that were the grandma like to fuck. That was a Tom King part. That was a Tom King contribution.
Tom King, Lindelof, James Gunn. It's fucked. There's no surviving.
Fucked. But I'm with it. For the first 10 minutes, I'm kind of like, all right, I don't like this Hal very much, but maybe they're going somewhere. And then it hits a fucking wall and then just goes downhill for me. I don't know about you guys, but maybe I've just watched too much Jar Jar Abrams and Bad Reboot and recognize bullshit mystery box when I see it. But if you think about any of the events that happened in the first episode that have no substance, no connectivity, nothing's going, and it's just plot element, and Disparu said it best. It's just there for you to theory craft and figure out, but none of it within the show makes any fucking sense. And that's go on.
That's the thing, man. I'm not playing this fucking game again. Like, where I have to guess at a billion options and then find out what are the worst ones possible by the end, and nothing makes any fucking sense. Like, no, thank you. I can just call it bad now. It already is.
The only thing that would make sense is if the entire town is aliens and they're immigrants. I'm just trying to think it from Hollywood's perspective. So it's a bunch of immigrants who settled in a Nebraska town and tried to assimilate, and they're trying to avoid war, and it's actually the Green Lantern's fault that this war is starting. And then Hal Jordan figures it out and then kills himself to make way for Jon Stewart to help figure the thing out.
What?
I could be totally wrong, but man, we've had shows like that do that before. Mexicans, not Mexican, just immigrants. It does that. You don't have to single out poor Mexicans.
Now, I really hope I'm wrong here. I really hope I'm wrong here, because if I'm wrong, I'm going to laugh my head off, and it's going to be hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't think that was Hal Jordan. I think that was a Manhunter. Because we know that there's Manhunter.
It's some sort of shape-shifting.
And Manhunters can shape-shift.
Yeah.
So Manhunters were like the first original, when I say Green Lantern Corps, they were like the first space police.
Yeah.
And the Manhunters sort of lost their way, shall we say. They were more keen on dealing retribution and their brand of justice than so they got out of control, and then the Guardians fucking booshed them, and the Green Lantern Corps was the sort of like a second attempt. Love the way, by the way, in the show that Hal Jordan couldn't even say Green Lantern Corps. He said, "I'm a Green Lantern from
Green Lantern.
Green Lanterns," and I just
that was dumb.
So if this is Manhunters, then I don't know who the other species is meant to be. Is it going to be Martians? Is that the way they're going to
talk of Red Lanterns?
Well, Red Lanterns is like anger. That's like driven by anger, not.
I know. That's what other people were saying. I have no idea.
But that wouldn't make sense.
So?
I was going to say that won't stop him.
Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about?
So yeah, I think that's actually going to be not necessarily a Manhunter, but it could be like a Martian that's been shapeshifted and killed to send a message or whatever. But I fucking hate this. I fucking hated it. I mean, I hated it.
Understood.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty
Thank
bad.
you, Lirio.
I thought it was pretty bad. And again, everybody could be aliens. We don't know enough to make any judgments, but I'm going to make them anyway because that's what I do. So I'm basing it on the first episode, and I wasn't really grabbed or drawn in by a
Orbital guns.
alcoholic, arrogant, loser, scruffy Hal Jordan, who's obviously
Boring.
yeah, it's just so tired, and he's obviously changed in the last 10 years, and something broke him, and it probably has something to do that they're tying it to Abansur's rival. That town is 20 miles away. So Hal Jordan says at some point in the show, he's like, that crash was coordinated because they really didn't want Earth to be part of the Green Lanterns. This is all like some kind of conspiracy, blah, 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 whatever. But what they're trying to, instead of making this grand space adventure, is grounded into a true detective that's also like a Taylor Sheridan show, right? They have a Taylor Sheridan villain. Did you notice? I'm doing my watch party, and I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised because they hate Taylor Sheridan in Hollywood. They're jealous of him. I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if they take a shot at Taylor Sheridan. Did you see what the county was called? Called Sheridan County.
Okay.
And like, I'm like, oh my fucking God, they did it. And I'm like, I was joking, like, but they called it Sheridan County. So they encounter, what's the ranch owner's name, or the custodian, because he doesn't own the. Yeah, basically. The guy from Army of the Dead. In Deadwood.
I didn't watch that fucking film. Are you serious?
Well, even if you watched it, you couldn't have seen it. It was half blurry. Macon, yeah. So he's sitting there talking to Hal about aliens. Like, he knows about the aliens, and he's the one who bails Hal out. And then he gets in this whole conversation about colonization. Like, why would you use that word?
Horrible. Because it's all an immigration allegory. Everything's just an immigration allegory.
Wouldn't
nowadays.
you say conquering? Wouldn't you use the word conquering? Like a dude from Middle America, like, just throwing out the word colonization conversationally just would never. So he's an alien, or this is written by Damon Lindelof. I don't know what it is, but nobody would just go start talking about colonization.
Well,
And
he said something like colonization is horrendous. Whichever way you look at it.
Well, he said, I'm
it's
not an
worse if you're
isolationist
the-
with my head in the sand. And then he gets into colonization. It's like, you're talking about alien races conquering, not colonizing.
Yeah.
So like that was a red flag for like how that was a Tom Kingism, because nobody brings that up in conversation unless you're an academic or we have to talk about it here on YouTube or something. But then we get to that end, right? So it's out there now. Hal is shot in the head, or a copy of Hal, and it could be. And I was watching some videos and the theories are everywhere. And like, I am not steeped in the Green Lantern lore like others are. Nothing against Green Lantern. I was just never into it that much. I just read the like big events.
Yeah,
and that was pretty much it. And I certainly think Hal could still be around, but the fact of the matter is he's still going to either be dismissed. Like, Mahler brought up Parallax in our conversation, and I'm like, maybe, but it's too, like, you have to build up Parallax. You have to, that would take years to build up the Parallax. But I know.
Yeah, when I put the tweet out, because was it discussing film or something, said it stays some like true to comics or the heart of comics. It's not even remotely like the Green Lantern comics in the slightest. And I said, and he killed Hal Jordan in episode 1. Now, they technically did, regardless of whether it turns out to be a manhunter or an alien shapeshifter or what, it doesn't matter. Hal Jordan is shown shot to death at the end.
The murder mystery is not the mass shooting, which we'll talk about in a second because it makes no sense. It's Hal Jordan being shot at the end.
It's Hal Jordan being shot.
Yeah.
And then, I had a bunch of NPCs going, actually, Hal Jordan has died. Have you never heard of Parallax? Oh my God.
Oh God.
And I was just so I did a different tweet, completely separate tweet, saying bringing Parallax into the bringing Hal Jordan dying or Parallax into the first episode of Green Lantern is like having Bane break Batman's back in Detective Comics 27.
Yeah, it is.
I just want to make sure we understand. Very possible, because we've already retired Hal Jordan in the first entry of him.
Well, in the first episode, yeah.
So, whether or not he's dead, whether or not he's paralyzed, whether or not he's fucking on a different planet, whether or not he's just going to sit in a fucking ranch and let his ring be used by someone else, like, they've decided his time is done. They introed him and have already given him his outro. We're going to find out what the middle piece is.
Yep.
So, like, my point being, everything's on the table. Like, the idea that he's like, well, Hal's got his story to tell. It's like, they're not really that interested. Like, why can't the story start in, what was it, like, when he first got the ring? Why can't we do that? It's like, no. Like, oh,
Everybody
okay.
knows that,
No,
Mahler.
because he's white.
They
Well,
don't.
it's fucking absurd, because Green Lantern's awesome, like, at his best, and when I watched this episode with Friggy, by the end of it, I was like, well, Green Lantern's fucked for another decade. We're not going to get anything.
Yep.
This is great. Some people going wild for the constructs, by the way, when they're not only a brown, like, dust, but they're also extremely simple things. There's nothing fun. It's like a sphere.
Yeah, but
and a
having
$20
somebody
bill.
light a cigarette
Or bottle
on the
opener.
fucking green is probably the stupidest thing I have fucking seen.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, aside from Aaron Pierre having sex with
Fucking
a
a
rather
granny.
unattractive grandma. So,
But, like, couldn't give me a hammer, couldn't give me a brick
Yes.
wall, couldn't give me
a mallet, yeah.
And I'm saying that as, like, the intro to this power, not... I don't want that to be the fucking end of the season. We get a wall, we get a hammer. Like, you know... Good God.
I mean, being really sort of pedantic, when Hal stops the guy from, well, puts the barrier around the guy who explodes himself, who suicide bombs himself, the construct shouldn't have been destroyed. It should have been contained within the construct.
So you see,
So-
he was low on power.
Well, no, it's not power. It's not. It's not how the ring works. It's not how the ring works. It's charged and it operates off willpower. And they never established in it at all that Hal's got weak willpower. Far from it. He's still a very dominant guy in this. He's still a very, fuck you, it's my ring. You know, you can fucking be my part. But Hal Jordan doesn't make any sense because this isn't fucking Hal Jordan. Doesn't act like Hal Jordan. Doesn't speak like Hal Jordan. This is not how Guardians are chosen. Green Lanterns are chosen. Guardians don't go, you're going to be the next Green Lantern when he fucking dies. That's not how it works. It's not how it
it's so
operates.
awful that they're doing it this way. And not to mention, yeah, like, for the amount of exposition, they really did a shit job of explaining how Green Lanterns work. Even though they have, like, 3 separate scenes doing it.
Won't have a clue. And then when he drives him off the cliff with the ring, which he had to grab a flying ring anyway, and he says, how did you save yourself? And John Stewart went, I put bubble wrap around me.
Let us get to work.
I'm like, what?
Okay.
What are we doing here, guys?
Now, answer me this, because again,
They will not get past this.
a lot of Green Lantern that I read was obligatory at the store. It wasn't my go-to read. As far as Hal's ring working for somebody else,
Doesn't.
isn't it part of him? Like,
The ring only works for the ring bearer.
yeah.
It doesn't work, and it doesn't matter. Like in Emerald Dawn, for example, when he's killing the Green Lantern, he's taken all their rings. That's not making him more powerful. It doesn't matter if he's got 1 ring on. It doesn't matter if he's got 15 rings on. It all went on his willpower. So at least in Emerald Dawn, you could argue that the more rings he had, the more he felt his willpower was. So his constructs were getting stronger and stronger. But the ring doesn't work for anyone else but the bearer.
Was it Rayner's DNA locked or something?
Well, Rayner was completely different because Rayner was in essence the last Green Lantern, because Hal had killed all the Green Lanterns.
Yep.
He'd destroyed the battery on Oa. He'd turned into Parallax. All the Green Lanterns have been so even the Green Lanterns that he didn't kill all the others had been depowered in space, so all their rings had, like, so there would be dead lanterns everywhere because their rings. So you'd either have live Green Lanterns on different planets that couldn't do anything because their rings had no energy source anymore, or you'd have, if any were flying or in space or something, they'd all be dead as well. So so the Last Guardian brought one. He managed to construct one ring, and then he gave that to Kyle Rayner.
Yep.
So that's how Kyle Rayner became sort of the last Green Lantern at that time.
I like some of his books. Some of the Kyle Rayner
I like
books.
the Kyle Rayner stuff. I like the Kyle Rayner stuff. That's where Phrygian comes from as well.
I mentioned that in my video. And Hal Jordan was fridged. At the end of this.
Well, I mean, this is another thing, by the way. Hal Jordan died in the comics. Well, actually, it wasn't. It's fucking Parallax that died in the comics, not Hal Jordan's Green Lantern. So it wasn't even Green Lantern. It was Parallax. It was Parallax at the time, and he didn't just die because somebody fucking shot him in the head. He sacrificed him. It was his redemption. He sacrificed himself as Parallax to reignite the sun in Final Night, so everybody could live. And he does the oath before he dies as well, but he changes the ending of the oath. So instead of Green Lantern's light, he says in a different light, and then he fucking supernovas himself and ignites the sun. And then he does die. He is dead because you have all the afterlife stuff with him and Oliver Queen. And then he becomes the Spectre. Then, as the Spectre, he revives Oliver Queen, who was killed in a plane explosion in Green Arrow 101. And then from Spectre, we have him become, Green Lantern Reborn, a book which didn't take 6 years to draw and still isn't out. We had Green Lantern Rebirth. We had Green Lantern Rebirth. So that's when Hal Jordan returned back as a Green Lantern, and we started to get, all the kind of Green Lantern Corps coming back and Kilowog coming back and all.
Blackest Night. That was good. I like that.
Yeah.
That's
So
Jeff Johns stuff was good.
I didn't go through all of that. I do have some, but I just kind of went through the Batman
So
stuff.
wait, are you saying the Green Lantern's some kind of comic character?
Yes, it's a comic character and not a True Detective. Okay, the
Yeah.
whole True Detective thing on the same streaming service where you can just go fucking watch True Detective when True Detective can't even be True Detective anymore. Has anybody seen the later seasons? I'd say
God, no.
one of them's decent. I'd say 3 is 2's not good, 3's decent, 4 is abysmal. Utterly abysmal. And it only worked with I forgot the writer. The guy who's I think he's still writing True Detective. And then Cary Fukunaga, who's the guy who directed No Time to Die, but he did a great job directing True Detective Season 1. That's the most unique thing about it, is the directing. It's all directed by the same director, right? And it's a perfect season of TV. So they're really trying to do that, even to the point where you see, like, they frame a shot and Aaron Pierre is in, like, the bottom right-hand corner, because it's supposed to be really artsy, guys. So when they're talking to each other, we see
The one thing I didn't have a problem with in the show is the cinematography. I thought the cinematography was good.
I was trying a little too hard.
I thought it was good. That's the only thing
One
that
thing I
like.
didn't have a problem with, I mean, other than the writing, was Aaron Pierre as Jon Stewart. I think he's pretty good Jon Stewart.
He's horrible. He's a
I think he's
horrible
pretty good.
human being.
Well, okay. Without the dialogue, I think he could make a good Jon Stewart.
Without the dialogue.
So if you take away the dialogue, I think he makes a good Jon Stewart. Unfortunately, the way he's being written, I'm worried I'm going to really hate Jon Stewart by the end of this show, and I don't want to hate Jon Stewart.
Well, he's got way worse lines coming, dude, because we've seen him in the trailer.
Uh-huh.
Although I think they cut one out. Because I think isn't in the trailer, isn't he talking to the old biddy that he fucking the minging fucking
Well, that's
that he
never
fucked?
happened before, as they always cut shit out of the
Yeah, I know, but didn't they
minute.
cut out he's just he's not Green Lantern, it's like he's just holding it for me. They cut that line out, or is that a different scene?
That's probably going to be a different
in the bar.
It's unreliable narrator, so we're gonna get flashbacks, even probably of shit in the first episode. Recontextualizing.
Did you like in 2016? Now, I'm not trying to make it political, guys, but I don't know if you're aware of this, but in 2016, there was a bit of a thing that happened in America that drove a lot of people fucking mad.
Was it
Harry Potter?
No.
Exactly.
Was it Batman versus Superman?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And they have that whole bit in the interrogation room where they just want to talk. They just talk so bad.
Yeah. When that was a perfect opportunity to bring up Trump. And listen, so Hal Jordan is interviewing what he believes is an alien, and he brings up some Nebraska football, which the guy would probably
Trivia,
know.
yeah.
And then he brings up where does Harry Potter go to school? I could go. I wouldn't recommend you do this, but go to your average truck stop in America and ask a trucker, not for meth. Ask him what school Harry Potter. After they're sucking off a dude, ask him what school Harry Potter went to, and they won't be able to answer the question. They don't know.
I thought that was so fucking stupid. By the way, loads of people have been praising the hell out of that scene. I thought it was absolute bullshit and nonsense. And it's annoying because there's a scene that could really work in there, but they keep doing everything wrong. So first of all, I know plenty of people who don't know anything about Harry Potter. What the fuck are you doing? Like, you can't be like, aha, gotcha now, buddy. You don't know where Harry Potter goes to school. It's just like, okay.
You must be an alien. It's like,
you got to draw a bit of a web. But the other failure, as far as I'm concerned, is like, so these aliens, you've seen this scene a million times, trying to interrogate someone to prove they're not who they say they are. But the twist here is that the alien really has learned everything specific about what you say is like specialist subject is. He claims to be a fan of this football team. He knows everything that's ever happened with them. Like, But the twist is he doesn't know general things. And he'll even describe general things in a really weird way. I was already like, oh, well, that's really fucking stupid. Did the aliens not realize that you need to be able to convince people generally? Like, I don't think that's clever at all. It's like, oh, yeah, he knew specifics. He didn't know general knowledge. Like, whatever. Moving on from that, right? And then we get to the question on Barack Obama, and it's like, who is Barack Obama? It's like, President of the United States? He's like, that's it? You don't have any opinion? It's like, you asked me who he is. He's the president. Like, what?
Yes.
What was he
I
saying?
answered
Like,
the question.
His middle name's controversial.
And he goes, Barack Hussein Obama.
Yeah.
And he goes, there was some
says
controversy
but the way he
with his
does it,
birth
right?
certificate.
The shot on him, it looks like he starts reading shit in his own head, like he's reading a Wikipedia page, and then he says there is some controversy regarding his place of birth or something like. I remember thinking like, that you're aliens, you're you're capable of interstellar travel, and this is really that's pathetic. And then of course, like I was already getting kind of mad at how stupid all of this was, and then I was like, well, now Hal knows. So what's he going to do with that information? And he's a fucking moron. He basically just is like, you're an alien, you're an alien, you're an alien, and gets really mad at him because of the Lantern Oath is starting to be recited to him. Fucking rams him up against a wall and all this shit. I was already thinking, like, wouldn't it have been cool if he asked the Barack Obama question and he says that back, and then Hal's like, like, you know, interesting, yeah, true, fair, and then ask him something other that's general, alien answers it correctly, ask him another specific question about a fucking football team, whatever, answers it correctly, and then Hal just goes, you know what, fucking, I'm sorry, like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have, I've made a huge mistake, I'm sorry, walks out of the room, and then the two of them are like, you idiot, like, you screwed this up, and then he's like, no, he's the guy. Like, don't let the fucking guy know that you figured him out. But he does, and then he's like, I'm gonna explode. Then he's like, oh yeah? Well, if you explode, I'll be fine because I have the rig. You're like, why would you want him to explode, you fucking moron?
They even bring it up. He's all, how do you know I can't blow up the whole town?
Yeah, but it's worse because he's got him pinned up against the wall, and they're on the other side of the wall. They go, can you hear him ticking? I'm like, what?
I thought I had a program or something fucking up on my browser. I didn't realize the beeping came from the show. I was like, are you serious? He's fucking beeping.
No.
Wait, the guy is a ticking bomb. Oh my God.
He just explains how he has stuff infused in his bones that he can ignite with a single thought. And then there's beeping like there's a fucking countdown.
Beep. But they're just the wall just going, can you hear baby? Baby. What are we doing here, guys?
Such a fucking moronic scene. Had you convinced the alien you didn't know, and then you convince her to let him go, and then just follow him, you'd be able to get all kinds of information. But no, instead you're like, nah, 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 I figured you out. He's like, well, I'm gonna explode then. He's like, yeah, go on, do it.
Go on then.
And you know what? Beep right before you blow up, okay?
Make sure you beat.
So the audience knows you're about to blow up. That's such a producer's note. But
oh man, that was yeah. You can see,
And of
you can
course-
just see. How do people know that he's gonna blow up unless he's ticking like a bomb?
they should put a beep in there.
I was just so annoyed how fucking stupid it was. And I
Smart.
find out it's like the most praised scene online. That stupid
It's
interrogate. And I was like, you
shite.
serious?
I mean, even when he said like, "Where does Harry Potter live?" and he thinks he's being clever, the guy should just be like, "How the fuck do I know?"
Exactly.
I'm not
Why-
gay. I don't read Harry Potter.
Yeah. That would have actually been that would have been good. I would have
Period and location accurate dialogue. But
Yeah.
like I said, I just find the aliens are completely retarded now. They don't have any way of actually conceptualizing how to be convincing in a social like all of us would have done way better with no knowledge of the subjects by convincing how to be human. You're like, yeah, but he's an alien. It's like, yeah, he's a fucking alien. You should have all the understanding of like how humans work from studying them. Why the hell is he like, there is some controversy regarding the birthplace location of this particular entity that we have referred to? It's like, he knows that no one talks like that, right? It stands in great contrast to how he's been talking the whole time.
Well, and when he admits to being alien and he starts going hypothetically, what if
Yeah.
I was an alien and I was here and I had to sit through all of your sports ball games surrounding a ball
Oh my
while not
gosh.
being concerned about the environment and marginalized people? And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Dude, that
That
line
was-
was so cringy when he said, like, you all focus on these games in which a ball is. It's just like, listen, I'm no sports fan, but like, can you shut the fuck up with this lame as shit dialogue? As if the aliens wouldn't understand exactly what sport is and why it functions on this planet. Because
But
you know what I mean? It's
why
like
was he
they're
even
so
hanging around
above,
though?
so above, so intelligent, so advanced, while simultaneously completely moronic and gives himself away. It's just like this shit. I can't stand it. It's so annoying. Why can't people have just a modicum of intelligence? Especially Hal, by the way.
Yeah, but the whole setup getting to there was that there's been a shooting at a football game. There's been, is it
Yeah.
4 people? 3 or 4 people
Four
have been
people
killed.
died, but nobody knows the
shooting.
victims
And
in
then,
a small town.
yeah, well, when they arrive, but it's even worse. Again, it's worse because it's the opposition. It's the opposition crowd. And then the cop goes, and then Hal's just like, look, have you seen what's going on? It's like, what? Like, nobody's around. Nobody's looking at. Nobody knows who they are. And it's just like, well, they're the opposition, and they live fucking 2.5 hours away,
Yeah.
isn't it? So why would they know who they are? And he says nobody's waiting for them. Now you see that guy over there. He keeps looking at them, and he's just like, so simultaneously somebody is and isn't actually looking at the people who have been
Yes.
killed, and then the guy who's an alien that didn't get killed has taken off his jersey and then said to himself, do you know what? I'm just going to stick around.
Yep.
And look suspicious.
I hated that shit where
It's like,
Hal
what
is
the
like,
fuck is going on?
I know where the alien is, but I'm not going to move because I don't want to spook him. But then, of course, John is like, I figured out who the alien is with my Sherlock powers too. He's like, but what should we do about it? It's like, well, I guess you could go just address it. And then the fucking sheriff is like, I already know who the alien. Everyone knows who the fucking alien is. I was just like, what is this?
Yeah,
What-
she doesn't believe it's an alien, so it's the perp, right?
Right.
And then
Yeah,
it spooks them. But it's also they can have
Same
a scene
difference.
where Sheriff Girlboss talks down Jon Stewart.
Well,
before
Sheriff
she can-
Girlboss could never now they're in a bit of a no-win situation, admittedly, here, because if you always have your cops be stupid, you're always saying, why are cops so stupid? And then if you got cops that are working stuff out, and then you sort of like, well, you're undermining your heroes that have figured it out. But you had the girl boss cop, then you had the girl boss fucking lawyer, judge, sorry. Then you had the girl, whatever the fuck, Gilf
man.
at the bar, who knew Jon Stewart better than he knew him fucking self, and they just met, and then he fucks her.
And she's
in
the
a
wife
car.
of the Taylor Sheridan villain.
Yeah.
at the end.
Who's going to be
Nothing
who's
better
gonna
than
turn out to
eating
be a
off
manhunter?
another man's barbecue.
Dude, when he was in court for having gotten into a bar brawl and the judge is being I was like, what?
Yeah.
This is Earth's Green Lantern. And he's
Exactly.
in court over a fucking bar fight where he barely threw a punch.
I don't know how extensive your Green Lantern knowledge is. Gary.
Green knowledge.
Your green knowledge is.
Well, there's no green knowledge in this because green's stupid.
Do you know there's a certain thing about Hal Jordan that really doesn't work in the show.
What's that?
Nobody knows who the fuck he is.
Wrong. I do.
His identity is secret. He still has a secret identity. And in this one, he's just there in
1996 announcing himself.
And now, hey, I'm Hal Jordan. My dad died in a test plane crash,
dude.
and I'm just gonna dump exposition on TV. But I'm just a regular guy like you. I'm just like, fuck, what?
When he gets into the fucking car and he's like, aren't you mad at me for being late? Well, we've been training for X amount of time, and we have discovered these facts about each other that I will now list. And now I'd like to ask you a few more things.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
would you like to ask me this too? It's like, yeah. I was just like, this is so fucking amateur in the first like 5 minutes.
The enemy will try to
Oh, and Green Lanterns now have to back up their rings
With the
like
with the
a fucking
construct, with the
hard
AI
drive.
construct,
Yeah, they got to back up your fucking hard. They got to back up the ring. No, you don't.
So when he was in court, as you brought this up earlier, but it's worth bringing up again. So he's being fucking just chewed out and emasculated by the female girl boss judge, who doesn't give a fuck that he's Earth's
saved the world
multiple times of one of Earth's greatest superheroes. Doesn't matter. Judge Karen is going to chew him out and make an example of him. And she's all, well, what branch of law enforcement do you work for? And he goes, I'm Green Lantern of the Green Lantern.
Oh, he didn't even say Green Lantern Corps.
He didn't say Green Lantern Corps.
I know.
And why would this be a question? He's been around since when was he started up in the 90s?
So this is 20
Hal Jordan.
No. In this continuity.
Oh, in this continuity, yeah, it's like late 80s by the looks of it.
How the fuck would there not be shit tons of
1996
precedent for this? There would be so much precedent.
But the show's going to establish a Green Lantern Corps later on, so he would say Green Lantern Corps.
This is all downstream, by the way, of James Gunn's horrible world building that begins at the first minute of Superman.
But tonally, none of James Gunn's stuff tonally is synergistic.
No.
None of it.
No, this does not feel like a James Gunn thing. Like at all. This is a Damon Lindelof thing.
Yeah.
So you can't really put James Gunn, other than he runs the studio.
No, but he's got to have it synergistic to his universe, surely.
If he gets props for any good thing in the DC universe, then he's definitely getting the fucking blame for anything shit. Because like people are already saying it's like, oh, Clayface, thank you, James Gunn. It's like,
oh no.
We don't even talk about that yet.
They say fuck literally every other word in this show.
Well, so it's a mature show. I don't know if you knew that. It's very adult. They do that in mature shows.
Saying fuck is mature.
I'm not allowed to see mature shows because I'm too fucking young.
Well, you wouldn't understand it.
How many? I want to go through that episode again. I don't, but I want to count how many times they say fuck, and it's got to have been over 100 times.
You know what?
And shit. It's in there.
And shit, yeah, shit, fuck, at least over 100 times. It's got to be.
I'm going over it again, and it's rough.
Count how many times they say fuck.
I can have Lady Greymaster do that. She's the kind of person who go, I'd love to do that.
Yeah, you could.
God bless her.
That's why we love our artists. That's why we love them.
She's done stuff like that for me in the past, so she would have
honestly, it won't be long before someone's probably put out like a screenplay thing, and you can just control it.
Well, according to James Gunn, Superman gets taken out of the cinema so that people can watch Peacemaker to catch up, but you can't watch Peacemaker because it's an R-rated show. So sorry, kids that saw Superman. So we're taking Superman out of the theaters for no reason, therefore, but we know why, because it was underperforming and not getting any money. Therefore, they needed to put it onto digital ASAP.
My lord,
Now we're getting a Green Lantern show where every second word is fuck or shit. Then we got Creature Commandos, which was essentially Invincible. They just saw Invincible and just went, hey, let's just copy that style. Tonally, everything. They got Supergirl, which was like written for fucking literal window-licking retards.
Because of the way
talk
they
about
write,
Angry Joe like that. That's mean.
because of the way they write swear words in this particular screenplay that I've just pulled up, they write it with like, you know, like fucking hashtag or whatever, so they don't get in trouble. I don't know how they've written fuck yet. I haven't found it, but I have found fucking, which they do with an upside down exclamation point for the I. And I just put it in 22 results for fucking in one episode. That is one fucking per 2 minutes, and we haven't even got to the word fuck yet.
Remember when HBO was literally one fucking per 2 minutes? I miss those days.
Oh yeah. Every time I hear ba-boom, I'm ready for da 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 da.
Just to give people an idea, a quote from the sheriff in this episode. You fucking kidding me? Tell him to stay on the fucking sidelines with that other fucking shithead. It is absolutely sci-fucking
Don't cut
worthy.
yourself reading that out, okay? Because it's my edginess.
Oh, yeah. Hey, credit for not putting a bisexual orgy in the first episode.
First episode.
Yeah.
Disclaimer. First episode. Jon Stewart's a vegan for some fucking reason.
Jon Stewart is a vegan.
A vegan. Built like a fucking brick shithouse. Yeah, I don't think so.
So you did notice at the end. So there's 1996, 2016, and then 2026 at the very end.
Yeah.
And Jon Stewart,
last 2 minutes,
aged, has a goatee, and you know he went by he drove by that ranch and it's destroyed. So something happened to the ranch with the militia. That's got to be analogous for something.
Well, they're either the Manhunters or they are the colonizing aliens.
Yeah,
and the
so
Manhunters killed.
do you think that's what? Okay, my question is: do you think there is something else besides Manhunters in this show?
Yes, I think there's an alien species and Manhunters. Yeah.
Well, from the trailer we got what's their name is playing like an assessor character or some shit, right? For John at some point to assess whether or not he should become a Green Lantern. So they're around as well.
Guardian.
A Guardian, yeah. What's her name is playing a Guardian? It is, what the hell? She was in
Helen something or my?
Oh, she was in the Truman Show.
Yeah. Ozark as well. I've forgotten her name though. Someone in chat will know.
Yeah, she's playing a Guardian supposedly.
The Guardians are all male at one point.
But as we were chit-chatting, Mahler,
Laura Linney?
Laura Linney, that's it.
yes,
Yep.
that's it. So we were chit-chatting, and Mahler's like, "Oh, this is a good episode, huh?" and then I'm like, actually, it was a bit shit. And
Well, it's fucking bizarre, man. You watch something like that, and then you see loads of people be like, "That was fucking amazing." You're like, "What? What's happening? What?" And then you get the thing of, "Oh, you just hate everything." It's like, "Oh god, again with this."
But it's all
except for all the
gaslight.
things
it's
I
all
like
bollocks.
and you
It's all- Yeah, it's funny though because off stream, before we just started, we just went. Looks like the echo chamber's back together again.
yeah,
Which is funny because as much as it is technically, we're all agreed it's a shit episode. We're apparently in a minority opinion.
That is no.
I use the word apparently as.
No, right. First of all, we've got to establish how many people even watch this fucking thing.
well, that's the question. Is if you're a Green Lantern comic book fan, I don't know how you could like this. Like a hardcore one, and I've already seen some hardcore Green Lantern fans go, "No, fuck no." As an
Hal
episode
Jordan
of-
fans especially, they're just fucking emaciated at this point.
oh, that guy can't get a break. Can't get a fucking break.
as an episode of television, do I have bias against Damon Lindelof? Yes, I've watched enough Damon Lindelof to know like where the show will end up.
He's
If I'm wrong, I'm
securely
wrong,
logged
but-
in my head as if he turns up as a credit. It's like warning, warning, run before it's too late. His fucking work.
But they were saying stupid things like the guy in the interrogation room. The alien says to Hal, "You want to die?
Yeah.
You want to die?" And I'm just like, which part in this episode so far has it even been hinted at?
As he's reckless now, he sees less meaning in everything because he lost someone, and now
Odysseus
that he's
doesn't
lost
want to
someone,
go home.
he doesn't have any more fear of loss. It's almost made him a more effective lantern, but ultimately, he's lost his humanity.
No, he hasn't. He really actually hasn't.
no, he hasn't. Shut up.
Stop it.
He's
clearly broken. That was
Yeah.
that was. We were hit over the head with a sledgehammer with the construct of like, I haven't been backed up for 10 years. I haven't taught you this. So something happened. He's disillusioned about whatever the connection is to Abinsur's ship maybe being guided to crash where it was, and they picked Hal, whatever. I don't know.
Feeling daring, aren't we? To see him as like this disheveled alcoholic, has to be convinced to be doing his job properly, doesn't really give a shit, is mean, is ridiculously like assholey, but he used to be a hero back in the day, but he ain't anymore. Now he's more of like a struggling to just, you know, make it through each day kind of guy. I'm just sitting here like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't want to hear you tell this story at this point.
He doesn't want to wear his costume because it's like wearing a
Wait.
suit.
Okay. Hold on. I was just about to say, Morley, can you tell us why Hal Jordan doesn't wear the Green Lantern costume anymore?
You mean like the reason given in the episode versus
The reason given in the
yes,
show.
yes.
Yeah, sorry, the reason given in the show. Yeah, because in the comics he does.
In the
reason
comics,
show-
he wears his costume. I'm shocked.
I know.
What the
Yeah,
fuck do you
like a
mean?
lot.
And it looks
actually.
good.
Looks pretty good.
What? Is it green by any chance?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
green.
Got green,
Silliest
black,
color.
white.
Cool little domino mask.
So, so why? Yeah. So why doesn't he wear? Which doesn't have a domino mask, by the way. But why does he no longer wear the Green Lantern costume in the show?
I'm completely blanking. What was the reason he gave?
Okay.
Gary?
The reason he gave is when you're young and trying to impress your bosses and be, you know, and energetic and excited about the job, you wear your suit and tie, but eventually you realize that, you know, you just outgrow it.
silly.
It's
Ties are a
silly.
pain in the ass. That's what it
Yeah.
says, isn't it?
Yep.
He doesn't wear it because he grew up.
Well, even I assume that the show's gonna be like, he'll realize he's wrong about that. He'll put it on one last time.
Oh yeah.
Well,
the
no, we're
costumes will
going to
go
see.
on
We're
in the
going to see
last
it on him in a
episode.
flashback.
No, of course, but even present version or whatever.
Oh, Jon Stewart's, yeah. But yeah, he doesn't wear his beige suit anymore because he grew up.
This is what I'm saying. Like the idea is like, don't you want to find out what caused him to be this way? It's like I've seen you guys try this story 17 times with all of my heroes. I don't really give a shit anymore.
It's fucking Jake Jordan.
Yes. When I made the tweet, loads of people were listing all of the times you've done this already. And it's just like, yeah, and they do it terribly every fucking time. You're not capable of deconstruction. You're not capable of telling the story of guy walks into a room and saves someone from an evil person. You can't do that yet. So
The funniest thing is your patient zero for deconstruction, particularly with DC, is Watchmen. And even Alan Moore, the guy who thinks he's a wizard, has come out multiple times and said, I never meant for it to be, and I'm paraphrasing, but I never meant for it to be a template. It was never supposed to be this dark, grim template, but apparently that's what DC has done for the next 10 years. This is going to be my video. Let me read a quote about Alan Moore talking about Damon Lindelof. Hang on. I have it.
Alan Moore also thought that Rorschach was the villain.
Well,
like,
see,
no.
that's another thing we could we
Yeah.
could do a whole show on unintended consequences from the writer, where Rorschach is the hero, but he doesn't see him as a hero. He tries as hard to make him a villain. He's based on Steve Ditko characters and Steve Ditko himself, because Steve Ditko was a rugged individualist and libertarian. Here it is. Oh God. Oh, I had it. Where did it go?
if I could just say, in the case of Rorschach, finding everything out about that character, right, and then the meta of different
There it
people
is.
having different perspectives on the character, and then knowing the fucking creator has a very different perspective than much, or at least many, of the audience. And then his name is Rorschach is the funniest fucking thing in the universe.
I know.
Yes.
And the thing is,
There's a certain irony there, don't you
there
think?
is.
Yeah.
And he's based on the question of Mr. A, obviously. And the black and white of his costume was to show that he was only black and white, but it's Rorschach. So, Alan Moore talking about HBO Watchmen's Lantern showrunner Damon Lindelof. I received a bulky parcel through Federal Express that arrived here in my sedate little living room, what Moore recalled. It turned out to contain a powder blue barbecue apron with a hydrogen symbol on the front, and a frank letter from the showrunner of the Watchmen television adaptation, which I hadn't heard was a thing at this point. But the letter, I think I opened it and it opened with, "Dear Mr. Moore, I am one of those bastards currently destroying Watchmen." That wasn't the best opener. It went on.
At least he was honest.
It went on though a lot. It went on though a lot of what seemed to me to be neurotic rambling.
He's a cantankerous old man, but based.
Yes. He thinks he's a socialist wizard. And Grant
So,
Morrison's a non-binary practitioner of the magics.
No, I know. He's a fucking LSD head that's fucking wrecked his fucking mind on hallucinogenics and drugs. That's Grant Morrison.
You have to stop taking those hallucinogenics when you're young. You do.
Smashed his brain with them. Smashed it.
If you're gonna hallucinogenic date, then you gotta do it when you're young.
Go hard or go home.
You know what's weird about that Watchmen series is there is a good episode. There is a legit good episode because
whole episode.
Yes. So it breaks away from the narrative of the whole series, and it goes to right at the end of Watchmen, and they bring in the giant squid, and then I'm forgetting that superhero's name, Tim Blake Nelson, Balloon Head, whatever. He was like their version of Rorschach. It's like a cellophane balloon he put over, and it's his origin. And it's like, I remember watching it going, holy shit, this was a good episode. And then it goes right, because it has nothing to do with the main characters from anything they set up before. It's just kind of dropped in the middle. And then they continue on and go to the rest of the series. And it's like, oh shit. But yeah, episode 5, I believe it was. I forgot what his name was. They had a guy who was like Lube Man. So he'd have like a plastic suit on, and like he had lube, and he'd slide through like gutters and stuff. It was such a bizarre show. Looking Glass, thank you, Looking Glass. And Damon Lindelof wrote that, and it's
Lieutenant Titus.
it drowns in the message that it hates. You know what? It's pretty obvious that Damon Lindelof really hates Middle America. If you've watched The Leftovers, if you've watched HBO's Watchmen, if you watch Green Lantern, and not a fan. He's not a fan of Middle America at all. Lube Man does sound better. I forgot what it's.
Lube Man, yeah. I sounds like something out of The Boys, in all fairness. Lube Man.
So Lanterns, didn't like it, guys. I didn't like it.
No. I'm going to do, I think my review tomorrow. I'm going to do a review video tomorrow.
Well, I was apathetic towards this. I'm like, I'm probably not going to do a review. I told Garrett I'm not going to do a review. And then about halfway through the episode, I'm like, oh, I'm doing a review.
I was getting angry.
I was getting pissed.
I was watching it, and every time Hal Jordan didn't act like Hal Jordan, which was every scene that he was in, I was getting fucking pissed off.
The point is, like, you could still have a murder mystery with Hal Jordan where he's not a fucking loser and an idiot. Like, you could still have a Hal Jordan who's deeply burdened or bothered by something, who can, and maybe somewhat self-destructive, but not an idiot and not an arrogant idiot. But this was all to set. This is all to prop up Jon Stewart.
Yes.
All this is done to prop up Jon Stewart. But it's hard But it's hard to prop up Jon Stewart when you start recognizing the power dynamics. I'm going to use their terminology, where all the women are fucking have power over Jon Stewart.
Mm-hmm. Sheriff,
including grandma.
The grandma who he just meets, who tells him who he is as a person. When she said, "That's not who you are, John," I'm just like, how the fuck would you know, Prune? You just met him in a fucking bar 2 minutes ago. Oh, and then she takes the piss out of him because he just wants a Coke, and she says, "What with?" And he says, "Coke." And she's just like, "Oh, you're not teetotaler, are you?" And he's just like, "No, I'm a vegan gay."
Yeah.
Even though Jon Stewart's not, he's not vegan in the comics. By the way,
Are you going to watch the rest of the series, Mahler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my homework.
Yeah.
For other shows.
Yeah. I am too. And as you
I'm
said,
gonna hate watch the shit out of this.
As you said in our conversation, you're like, because you followed up with, yeah, maybe we have a long time till people realize this is probably going to be a shit series.
It's just the cycle is well proven at this point, so I'm just like, yeah, it'll. We're going to get the same thing we talked about with the other TV shows. Loads of people are going to speculate on what it all means. They'll finally get to the last episode and be like, oh, well, that was disappointing. Wait, the whole show was bad.
Who knew?
Who knew?
WandaVision.
Or it'll just vanish in the fight, and when they go, "It was amazing, it's fantastic."
Moon Knight, Hawkeye,
Stranger Things.
At least,
Things.
look, Moon Knight. I thought the first episode of Moon Knight was great. I really enjoyed it.
I don't know great, but it was definitely the best
I
one.
really enjoyed it. I thought it was great setup. I liked the sort of thing that was going on because I knew nothing about Moon Knight really, so I really liked what was going on. And then the second episode, I was like, oh, and it's all shit. And it was just like, hi, you called me, your wife, your estranged wife. You called me up, and I was so worried about you that I had to try and find you to serve you divorce papers. What?
I forgot.
What?
Oh.
What the fuck are we even
How about Secret Invasion, which was, I'm not going to say.
I gave up. I gave up after 2 episodes, and then you made me watch the last one, which I nearly died laughing at.
Yeah, it was just kind of boring, and then it hit this low that I didn't think Marvel could achieve. Even then, at the end, I'm like, you have to watch this last episode.
So Gaia and Doomsday, yeah.
Well, she should be, and she could take on Doom.
She would become Doom, wouldn't she? I don't know. Maybe
with her masturbation arm.
Yes. I'm gonna beat him up with my strong arm.
My stroke arm.
With tattoos on it.
I know. The tattoos that came through the DNA. So did the jewelry. So did the rings. So
I don't think you know what DNA is, guys.
I don't. So Nick Fury collected the DNA of the Avengers, which helped create the Super Skrull, and apparently tattoos and jewelry are passed through DNA.
Okay, now you're just nitpicking.
Enter Harrison Ford going, that's not how DNA works.
No.
Matt, she's like a fan favorite character. She's going to be in Doomsday from the prologue to the fucking end credit scene. It's going to be amazing.
Mahler, off the top, I wish we had a list for this. I'm sure there is, but it's probably some dumb Screen Rant list, so I'd rather just go off the top of our head. What are the things that they're just going to, like, not address anymore? Like
Monica Rambeau.
So, Gaia.
Let's try to go somewhat chronological so that we don't end up fucking sticking around constantly. Okay, so you could probably go all the way up to Endgame and start around there. So the Marvels won't be addressed at all. Captain Marvel and Friends. Obviously, like
Eternals.
No, sorry, I meant like I was starting even before Endgame because Captain Marvel, her film, if you know what I mean, right? So she may or may not fucking turn up, whatever. But like the threads that relate, you know, like the Kree or whatever have you, even the Skrulls, like all of that's going to be gone.
Yeah.
Would be lucky to even see her again. And I say lucky. I think you know I mean the other one. So, I mean, Black Widow, so the older Yelena, Red Room, all that history. Like, as far as is there like a note that Yelena will be out after Secret Wars? Like, I think.
Oh
Florence
no,
Pugh.
I think she's carrying on.
Oh, okay, well, I guess we'll have to see on what
I
exactly.
think they're invested. I think they're really invested in Florence.
Which, to be
Pugh.
fair, makes some sense because Florence Pugh's got like actual success as an actress. They might want to hang on to her.
Well, the deal is they probably would have brought back Scarlett Johansson, but she sued the company and told them to fuck off. So she's never coming back. So they need her as Black Widow.
She's also, to be fair to her, she seems to make decisions where she ends up with filmmakers making actual films, but then also she has a franchise under her belt now being Jurassic Park. She's probably got the 3-film deal with them. She doesn't need the MCU, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, Shang-Chi... what, you get to fight Gambit, and then you can go away.
Dude, Fake Wizard had me for a nanosecond when he was posting for D23 and he started putting up the fake posters.
Yeah, Fing Fang Boom.
And I'm like, Shang-Chi and Fing Fang Foom. And I'm like, oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I saw no red flags in that poster.
No.
I was like, that checks out from Shang-Chi.
Then there's Eternals. I didn't watch that, but it doesn't matter because they'll never be referenced
Okay, so
again.
the extra credits scene, or post credit scene, is extra credits, whatever. That's like school.
The wasting your time scene.
Yeah, it's Marshall Ali, his voice talking to the Black Knight.
Who's Jon Snow, right?
Jon
Snow.
Yeah, Kit Harington as he gets his sword. So that'll never be addressed.
None of that's coming back up. Nope.
No.
And neither of the Eternals.
Or the final judgment of the Celestials.
Moving on, No Way Home moves into Brand New Day, which Spider-Man will keep going, but probably not. Well, we'll get to that in a second, actually. So, Multiverse of Madness, Clear and Strange. I don't want to spoil Doomsday, but that'll be picked up, technically speaking.
Oh. So they are in it.
Well, you've read it, right?
Mm-hmm.
The leaks. Mm-hmm. They've shown the costumes. I'd say it's everything but confirmed at this point. Mm-hmm. One of the witchy people that works for Doom, they all have masks and cloaks, and there's one with a third eye, being it's like, oh, so that's Doctor Strange, okay. Mm-hmm. And there's another one that looks kind of like Clear's colors. So yeah, that's probably where those two are. So that's technically getting picked up. There you go. Thor: Love and Thunder definitely getting picked up. Even his kid. Thank goodness, guys.
Oh. Yeah, that's his kid in real life. So I bet you that was one of the conditions of him.
Oh yeah, well he did say he wasn't coming back unless they treat the character differently than what Taika did. Mm-hmm. Also, probably lots and lots of money, but Wakanda Forever. I guess we're picking up the fucking what is it, Talokan or whatever people and all that. I don't know. We're not picking up Ironheart though, right? Or are we?
No.
Not picking up Ironheart. Nothing from the show. So there will be no Moon Knight. There will be no Gaia. There'll be no Nick Fury.
The Silver Beetle or whatever her name is?
The Scarlet Scarab.
You mean the
Egyptian superhero. There will be no. So nothing from the TV, which is crazy. No Nick Fury, which is crazy.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good thing.
No, it is crazy from them though. That's Samuel Jackson. You figure they're just like, yeah, just toss him in with everyone else. Why not?
Do you think?
Well, he's a war criminal now, isn't he?
he's just a pussy.
I think they're gonna save. I think Mephisto would be something they save for post Secret Wars.
Yeah.
He's got to pay $75 million to his ex-wife. Like he's got to do some roles. And he's got to bring back everybody.
Well, he's doing another Ali G movie, isn't he?
Yep. Yeah.
He's just done some filming.
We're gonna get some more Borat. Oh yeah, we're gonna get it all.
Yep. Yeah. He's
boy's got some alimony to pay.
Yeah, he might have a sudden change in his fucking politics again.
Well, that's totally unusual for a celebrity.
Right.
I'm guessing.
Oh, okay. Those are my politics there.
all we're picking up from Quantumania is the fact that
Yes.
you got the daughter, and he's going to be like, "Oh, it's so sad that I won't be able to do something in this moment," and then it'll be really sad because she'll cry when Ant-Man inevitably kicks the bucket.
Yep.
And then they can pass the torch to her, and nobody will give a shit.
Nope. And then we got Guardians 3. I don't think anything is going to be coming from Guardians. Just nothing at all.
I don't think Star-Lord's in it.
I can't wait till all the Marvel superheroes are just people's names. Cassie, Katie, Yelena.
Well, it looks
Steve
like they're still very hot on the Young Avengers
Yeah,
for
apparently.
some reason.
Yes. Oh yeah. Oh. I got some bad news. It's Sam Wilson, Captain America, is not going anywhere.
I know.
Yeah. He's.
They are welcome to continue to try and make that a thing. It will never work.
I love job security.
I love affirmative action.
So Scar. What about Scar?
What about Scar?
What about Scar?
him, Gary?
Well, there was a picture of Scar in Brand New Day.
Yes,
There
there
was.
was.
Do you think that's pretty much it?
The screenshot
Yes.
from the Hulk She-Hulk TV show, yes, that one.
You understand that picture technically, in terms of continuity, does more damage than anything else in Brand New Day.
It does. It literally does. Okay, so first thing it does damage for is you will never get a Planet Hulk now, ever. And you don't want one with Mark Ruffalo anyway.
Yeah, we don't want
So,
one. Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
that's fine.
yeah,
Fair.
we don't want Planet Soy.
But he will be part of that Young Avengers.
Scar will, yeah.
Yeah. There's no scroll. Okay. Sorry to go super nerd. No, I'm not sorry.
And it'll
That
be
could have been screw the multiverse arc. It should have been a scroll invasion arc. That's all it should have been. And that the potential for that would have been great.
Did you remember Secret Invasion ends with a all-out human scroll war on Earth, and then they're just like, it ended.
Yep.
Well, there's only a
about it?
million
Did
of
they
them.
mention it ended in Marvels?
No, well, they don't really address it. It's just not happening.
There's 1 million undocumented scrolls on Earth. And
With the goal of destroying humanity.
President Dylan Mulvaney, I'm sorry.
No, you got it right.
Dylan.
No, you got it right. You got it right.
Dylan
dude.
Mulvaney
Yeah. You got it right.
was deposed, and then it became Harrison Ford.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess
Which
he
made no
just
sense, by the way.
Who didn't want to grow a mustache?
Fury was like, that's a one-term president right there, because he wanted to wipe out the Skrulls, which would have been an incredibly popular policy, considering what the Skrulls tried to nuke Earth.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, but there was another reason why they said that line, and it didn't age well.
No, it didn't. Oh God, no. Oh Lordy. Oh.
We got him.
You know, my favorite part of Secret Invasion was all the Skrulls turning into black people and walking around Russia like just completely unnoticed.
Secret Invasion is really like an underrated pick for the worst thing that Marvel have ever made.
It
so fucking
always comes in
terrible.
the conversation, like because you
Did
can
they-
bring it. Well, Echo. I haven't heard a thing about Echo.
Sorry.
There's a joke there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think cries for that series to return have fallen on deaf ears. Nobody gave that series a leg up. Marvel went off the reservation.
And you could have
Oh,
said
and
all of those jokes twice, and there'd be another joke layered in there.
There would be.
I remember Secret Invasion. They filmed not too far away from me. They filmed in Halifax, West Yorkshire, in the Peace Hall, which is
In the piss hole? What?
Peace Hall.
Why is there a piss hole in your
I heard whore.
X-ray. That's on you, okay? The guys hear piss, the woman hears whore. I mean, there's something you want to say?
Women don't like other women. I mean, that's true.
Dude,
That's true.
I saw Cindy Watson's post today, and I just replied with, nobody, and I mean nobody, hates women more than
Than
women.
women. Especially hot women.
Ugly women hate hot women, and the hot women hate other hot women.
Remember in Echo when
No.
It's funny because it's true.
when the Kingpin said, "Let's go meet at the casino," and then
It's like, let's go do this, blah blah blah. And if anyone needs me, I'll be at the casino.
I'll be at the Indian casino. And then he rounds up a posse and tries to kill all the Indians at the end. And then he's defeated by getting in touch with his trauma from the past when Echo Voltron uses the spirits of all her past echoes
and puts it inside of a 70-year-old plus woman who's
I know.
fighting. Oh my god.
And well, okay, yeah, but to be clear, to be fair, and we said this at the time, that and She-Hulk were the Kingpin and Daredevil payments to get us born again. So there we go, guys. We had to pay the price to get born again.
I couldn't.
like a blood sacrifice.
I couldn't even finish season 2. I mean, I watched the first 2 episodes of season 1 and I was out. And then season 2, I think this guy was making me watch them for FNT.
It was silly.
And when I went on hiatus again, I was just like
just to be clear, it's one of the saddest things. Like, they go through this fucking torturous humiliation ritual in other projects to raise them up with the popularity for those characters from the Netflix show. They then finally get given their own season. It's one of the worst things they've ever made. Everyone's sad, deflated, and doesn't want to follow it anymore. And they're like, don't worry, guys. Season 2's coming, and we fixed it all, just like we fixed season 1. And it's a fucking disaster again. And now they're like, we've wrapped filming on season 3, everyone. Is anyone there? There's like one like on a post saying, woohoo, Daredevil.
Bullseye's in a costume. Woohoo!
kind of
Sounds like Rings of Power.
So fucking
kind of
sad.
with a
The-
muted bullseye thing.
Yeah.
It was the passion of the fans that convinced them to put them through all of that to get the show
It's
going.
not.
And then it ends up
It's
being
money.
it ends up being this thing that no one's caring about, to the point where now Vincent D'Onofrio and Charlie Cox are probably talked about how it's like, I think it's time for us to go away. I think that's it.
Yeah, the ratings, when you get beat, the brakes beat off you by Agatha. So of the top 100, Daredevil season 1 was 99th out of 100.
Is it not?
Ooh.
To quote a name of my favorite episode of TV, not Fade Away. Is it not extremely sad that Daredevil both burnt out and faded away?
Yes.
They had both endings, and they were both extremely sad.
It's
Didn't get to end on its
crazy.
own terms.
That Netflix show, I liked all 3 seasons. I know some
Yeah.
people a little bit critical of season 3, but I really liked all 3 seasons.
Yep.
It's the same actors. Well, obviously new actors in there as well, but the core is like the same actors, Charlie Cox, and it is you you are watching something completely different. It's not. You can't even pretend it's the same Charlie Cox Daredevil. It's just out of. And you hear that Rosario Dawson's scene got cut out of Brand New Day. She was going to be night nurse in Brand New Day, and that was going to be the explanation why nobody saw him with his mask off, because she was the one tending to him.
Don't get me started, dude. Fucking. I've seen people say we didn't need her scene. We would have just assumed that's what they did. It's
No.
Is that what we're doing now? We just assume movies happen.
Well, dude, you say that, but we're already trying to make a story for this fucking Lantern show.
Yeah.
That's all of it. A lot of it nowadays is just, well, how many times do you say, right, a show comes out, you're critical of it, and then you go to the comments and you got people that are writing a completely different show in the comments. Well, this is happening because this happened this clearly happened. That's not hinted at. It's never fucking brought up. It's never established. You are literally trying to write in cope, or let's be nice. You're literally trying to write in plot to cover up for this.
You're being incredibly kind to the writers
Yes.
by sharing your own imagination, your creativity as defense for their work that they've not even fucking done.
Yeah.
Many such cases. Loads of people did this with TLJ when it came out.
Well, I was on the cope train for that. I was a fucking first class seat cope train for that.
I mean, you know, it's because we had a lot of good faith, goodwill for Star Wars.
Yes,
Not anymore.
yes.
Not anymore.
No.
I was on the fan goggle train a little bit for Daredevil. Okay, let's be real. Let's be real.
Dude, you saw
Call me out. It's fine.
D23 Starfighter teaser?
Yeah, I'm pulling up all the because we had D23 this weekend, and I'm pulling up all the trailers. I haven't seen the Starfighter. There's a teaser.
Yeah.
Okay.
They did a teaser, and let's just say, I'm absolutely convinced another flop is on.
So, do you want to talk about before we get into X-Men casting and react to a couple of trailers? Do you want to talk about Star Wars first, real quick?
Yeah, that's going to take 2 minutes.
You reckon, Are you okay with going to 3 hours of no super chats at all?
We'll be quick, right?
We will be quick, he says.
Cool.
You are.
It's my birthday. You're gonna do what I want. No.
Absolutely, birthday boy. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it only took an hour and a half to talk about lanterns. It's fine.
No, an hour and a half.
I did not expect to talk about
This
it.
show. I was about to say.
Dude, right. No, I'm not even fucking exaggerating. That first episode of Lanterns is fucking horrendous. Absolutely horrendous hour of TV. Fucking god awful.
Is there really a Starfighter teaser?
Yeah,
I
put
see
up
it.
they put up a teaser. It's only about a minute long.
I've seen a
and
bunch of
it's-
fake trailers.
Yeah,
Okay.
is this the one? Oh, no. This the one? This one?
That looks. Is that
No.
real? That looks fake.
No.
That's fake.
Yeah,
Hate
that's
that people
like-
put fake stuff up.
It was somebody had recorded it from the D23.
Oh. So,
So
not
they
official.
haven't officially released it yet.
So what did it look like as?
It looked right. Imagine Disney Star Wars. Imagine how generic it is, and then put bland generic characters saying bland generic dialogue. That's your Starfighter trailer.
Sean Levy is the safest pick as a director probably in the history of Hollywood
And he's doing everything with Ryan Gosling now.
because the
He's going
Deadpool
to Ghost
Wolverine.
Rider as well. He's going to do Ghost
Listen,
Rider.
I'm not
It's
showing
our fault for
anybody's
liking it.
skills or anything, but I literally just typed Starfighter into Twitter and it was the first result.
There you
Really?
go.
You can show off your skills a little bit. I mean,
That's not a
pretty
skill.
impressive.
It's not great, but it's what Az was describing.
Yeah.
All right, so Mahler has it,
I got it.
It's
got
just
it?
in the it's in private
and
chat.
then we'll do Ahsoka.
So could these nuts.
Oh, God.
Our movie has an incredible cast in addition to Ryan. We got Amy Adams, Matt Smith, Neil Goff.
Matt Smith.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to touch it? What kind of starfighter is this? It's a decommissioned G-17 Imperial Reaper. Fastest starfighter ever built. Never heard of it. There's a reason for that.
That almost looks like an AI trailer, dude.
Well, there you go.
That is actually legit as well.
I feel so bored.
I felt nothing.
I felt nothing.
A void of nothingness.
I
Oh,
like
good.
Gosling too.
I did too.
I want to like it.
That's
Go watch
why
Project
they put him
Hillman.
in.
Oh, I've got to buy that on 4K. Thank you for reminding me.
I think it's out, right?
It is, yeah. Somebody
yeah.
told me yesterday
Mine's in the
on
mail.
the stream it's out, so
All right,
I
Mahler and
never saw
I
it, so this is gonna be
have been looking forward to this for years.
Oh, fuck me.
Women crossing their arms, part 2.
I can actually kind of say I am somewhat solely for the reason. By the way, this reflects. There was a question of what would you rather sort of like be like the next step for DC? You know, like see James Gunn release another thing to finally like Man of Tomorrow to see everyone. You know, like Emperor's Got No Clothes sort of situation, or to switch out with like a better creator. I was talking to a friend about this, and they were like, I really need to see the time where everyone realizes how shitty he is. And I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of fair. Like, even though it would be better to have something good, it's still like he doesn't deserve to get away with it. So like, let him stay until he destroys it himself, sort of thing. And I kind of feel the same way about this, where I'm like, finally, good, another Dave Filoni project, because for everyone that releases, the more his like retarded fucking shield comes down.
Mauler,
Yes.
sweetheart.
Yes.
Did you see Dave Filoni decided in his infinite wisdom that he was going to explain the Yoda line from Empire Strikes Back?
Oh god,
There
no,
is
wait,
no
what?
try.
What is this?
There is no try, only do. There is no do, only try. There is no try, only do. And he breaks it down. He says this is what it means. And I think the first reply underneath it was, Dave Filoni tells what all 12-year-old us knew back in 1980.
Is this like a clip or a tweet? 'Cause I want to see that.
It's an
video?
interview, and it's in a tweet. I'll find it.
Yeah, because he was
I'll
asked about
find
the
it.
Kylo Ren thing, and he's like, oh my god, I'm so glad you asked that question. And fucking Ryan did the best impression of him. And I
Here
have
we go.
to...
Yeah, I found it.
You did?
Found it
Okay, so
already,
before we get to
yeah.
this, 3.5 hours.
Because I know how much Mauler loves Dave Filoni, nearly as much as I. But yeah, it's in private chat.
You got it. And I'll remove this.
Oh, I
We'll
think
get
I
to
found
in
it.
just a second.
Yeah.
You said it's a video?
No. Sorry, this is what I found as well.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I wish Ryan was here to read this.
I don't know. What
Do you
it sounds
want
like.
me to read it to you, Molly?
I don't know who's reading it.
I'll read it,
Gary,
I'll read it
it's your
for you.
birthday, Gary. Who do you want to read it?
Okay.
Read it.
Okay. Dave Filoni has revealed what Yodas do or do not. There is no try. Line in the Empire Strike Back really means.
I love the really means.
Really means, because
This is very
he's the
highbrow.
first person in 46 years to work out what it really means. So he says, Yoda says, do or do not. There is no try. And people say, but Dave, I try all the time. I'm like, right, because you're not doing. Trying doesn't mean that you're winning or that you're accomplishing, but it means you're doing your best. Do your best and just get going, and don't just half try. Don't not commit, you know? Luke isn't completely committing to his path and his journey and what he's doing. Yoda's trying to say, no, just do it, Luke. It doesn't matter if you're the best at it, but just do it and you'll learn and you'll progress. And that for George was always one of the most fundamental things about the Force, is it's part of something everybody has, but you have to train and you have to work. You have to learn. And as you learn, you grow, and that knowledge grows. It's like something will hit the baseball better than you, faster than you when you're young. Why? They're gifted. But if you train hard, if you work hard at it, you also can learn that skill. It might not ever be as good as Anakin, but you'll learn.
Oh.
And that's doing versus
And he keeps
trying.
going.
And I think, I know he's a fucking retard. And I think kids now have the opportunity to tell stories in so many ways. And I do see them doing things in ways that were completely inaccessible to me, just with their phones or whatnot.
What?
And just don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid if people don't like it at first.
Well, Lucasfilm isn't
You'll
afraid
learn
to fail,
from
so give him
every
that.
attempt. at what you're doing, and then become an artist. And your art is special to you because you made it. It's your point of view, and that always has value.
Is he high?
He's fucking retarded, and
Your
he's also
Lucasfilm
wrong.
CEO, sir.
Your head of Star Wars, sir. Right, so he's basically saying any old fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry. Doesn't matter if you're not as good as anyone else. Well, that's okay, because then you'll have your head cut off by somebody who's better. Okay, bye.
And using that
I'm not even
term
sure.
artist loosely.
He took fucking ages to say stuff that at this point has made the quote confusing to me.
And he's a writer.
Yeah.
Like, if you had asked me, we should have done this before almost, I think, just to see what the answer would be. But if you'd asked me to explain do or do not, there is no tribe before seeing all that shit, I would have been like, well, I guess it's just like a mindset thing. Like, you're going to commit to the action or you're not. There is no like, oh, I'll give it my best. I was like, that's shit.
Yes.
Like, it's a binary. You're doing it or you're not doing it. Not like, he seems to say like, yeah, because trying, it's like, Dave, I try all the time. He's like, yeah, because you're not doing. That was like the first two sentences, and I was already like, wait, what? Like,
You lost
trying
me.
doesn't mean that you're winning or that you're accomplishing, but it means you're doing your best. Like, no, I thought.
Yeah.
What he described there perfectly was Lucasfilm in the last 10 years.
Yes, yeah. Just fucking talking around itself and not actually coming out with anything. But
Over-explaining when you don't need to.
Because like when you say I'm trying, it's like you've infused it with an exit. You're like, hey man, you know, I give him a bad shot, as opposed to like, no, I'm doing this, and you believe it, which is all like Yoda and Luke's back and forth. Whatever the fuck. God, it's so horribly formatted too.
Oh,
Fucking 5 paragraphs or just
yeah,
shoved into
okay,
each other.
no.
And then like he completes the thought that he's just like, so anyway, here's more. It's
Yeah.
like, no, it's okay.
Here's
Shut the fuck
rambling,
up.
and it doesn't make any sense now. But I'm gonna go on a ramble. You can basically, well, it's like participate. You got by the end of it, it was talking about Jedi participation trophies, I think. But no, you summed up. It's about committal. It's about actually committing to the bit. You either do or you do not. You know, I'm gonna do this or I'm not gonna do this. You're not gonna say I'm gonna try and do this. No. It's not the right mindset.
Yeah.
With the mindset as a Jedi, you must commit. I'm going to do this. This is going to happen. So yeah, it's very. It's not fucking rocket science, Dave. And suddenly you turn it into some fucking gobbledygook bollocks. Look at that, man.
Here we go, right off the bat. That's
Dude,
no choice. I love
Dude,
it.
that that face can dry a vagina at
No,
100
it's
yards.
all I could tell you. It's not here. You won't find it here. You know, the Force is not with us in that regard. But that's okay. I appreciate you asking. I love the love you feel for it. Totally fair.
Kylo Ren movie. That's what she was asking about.
Rip.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
did a good
that's
job.
You did?
No,
You did,
Az did
Az.
a good job with the
He
voice.
did. He did.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it wasn't bad. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
He's supposedly married. All right, so Ahsoka. You ready?
Yeah. You can be married to
Mahler,
men, you know.
How long has it been since Ahsoka season 1?
3 years?
Oh, I didn't know you changed your name.
Who?
Huh?
You said Mola, how long has it been? And she answered.
Oh,
your
yeah.
voice was a little high.
That woman's getting a little bit confident, if you ask me.
But no, yeah,
Yeah.
2023, right? It was like late 2023-ish, I think.
Yeah, 2023.
Goodness, no way.
So 3 years? No, it's going to be 3.5 years because it's not coming out till
Oh, wait.
2027.
Yeah, it's actually over 3 years. It'll be.
Oh,
Yeah.
August 22nd,
August
2023 was
22nd,
the...
yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
3 years. 3 years in 5 days. So it's going to be 6 years almost.
So I agree
Oh,
with
it's written
Ryan.
January 20, 5.5 years.
I agree with Ryan's assessment. We have new management at Disney, and I think this is kind of it for Filoni. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh my God, I don't want to start these rumors now. As is he?
Do it.
Or is he here?
Okay.
Dave Filoni's employment status is queer.
Queer.
Oh no.
Not as queer as James Gunn's is going to be.
No, No, yeah. Oh, James Gunn goes before Dave Filoni, but this could be it for him, because
For Dave Filoni?
yeah.
This one is going to hurt him big time because all the shields, like I said, are down. A big one, not just all the shit that he's produced, but Andor has really done like the reverse pain to him. All those quotes, if you remember, where it was like he had nothing to do with Andor. He behind the scenes didn't even like Andor. And other executives have said, wait, is Dave Filoni the Andor guy? They're like, no, he is not the Andor guy. They were like, oh, because you get the critical acclaim at the very least, even if the viewership's in the toilet. But the thing is, the viewership for this will be in the toilet.
It will be in the toilet too, but the one
But
thing
you know who's going to be in that toilet?
Anakin?
All of us.
You can jump right into that toilet.
We're all going to be in the toilet watching this.
Listen, a lot of people like Hayden Christensen. I like Hayden Christensen. Seems like a nice guy. Seems like a really nice guy.
Yes.
Well, let's just watch the trailer, shall we?
Dude, the boy's getting paid and he's got a daughter.
Get your money. Get your cheddar, buddy.
I think I said this on the stream last night. This is actual, like, I feel sorry for Ryan specifically, because I feel like it would hurt him the most to know there is a job right now in this universe where you can make anything in Star Wars with ridiculous budgets, and you have an enthusiastic Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor waiting just for the project. Like, it's like, and who gets this? Dave fucking Filoni gets this.
And this blow-up doll.
What? Pause. That little girl who plays Ahsoka is the best thing about this show. She's great. She was great in the little time that she had last season. And I bet you she's gonna once again completely outshine Rosario Dawson as she did. Because she it's like, and I see that and I'm like, why didn't they just do a younger Ahsoka show instead? Because that, you know, so much more athletic, versatile.
What Mahler was saying, why not do a Darth Vader show?
What, you could do a Vader show. I would prefer what we spoke about years ago, which was a show where Obi-Wan was Obi-Wan was looking back and reflecting on his failure, and you could have had some amazing scenes with him and Anakin.
Yes.
And
Dude,
that would have been
Ewan
so good.
McGregor and a cave with a box of scraps.
Yes.
You could have had a better TV show by far with 10 million budget maximum. And Ewan McGregor would do it.
Yeah.
And they could have made a shit ton from that, but no, they had to do it with the fucking.
They could have just adapted the book, the Kenobi book.
Not only is the Kenobi show so fucking terrible and insulting, it's convinced them that Obi-Wan Kenobi's not even a viable like character now.
Yeah, it's so. Oh.
It's great. It's a great way to deal. This is, again, we've all said this. No, you know, so I'm not taking any credit at all. We've all said it, and we've said it for so many years. A lot of people don't see that every time you put out shit, you erode the brand.
You erode the good stuff. And it affects how you watch it.
It affects everything.
Just
When you
does.
erode it, it affects everything. It's not Disney Star Wars that gets eroded. It's Star Wars that gets eroded.
Yeah, your
whole
mileage
thing
may vary but I told you the story where Empire was on in the gym a few years ago, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch Empire. And then I'm watching Han Solo, and I'm like, oh, he walks. The first thing I think about is him walking into his son's lightsaber, and I'm just like, oh, fuck it, this is ruined for me. Now, it might not be for everybody else. Like, I can still watch old Doctor Who and not be affected by the new shit at all. And I can watch Star Trek, but Star Wars, a little tough.
On the health of the brand shit, that, as you're just saying, you have to remind people, Rise of Skywalker made over $1 billion.
Yes, it did. That makes it good.
Yeah, but the point, that was the health of the brand, and they fucking ripped it to shreds over time.
But
Rise of Skywalker, which was the second to last movie that they released at the cinema, 2019, just did over $1 billion. 1.1 billion it did. How much did Mando do? 7 years later?
350?
345, yeah. 345.
Oh, not even 50. Yeah, so the the ramifications of Rise of Skywalker are still being felt years later, and that's why they were afraid to put out a movie. And you can't, for one, creatively, you can't govern by fear and risk aversion, or you will get a Mandalorian, which did make a lot more money than Supergirl. Let's just say that.
Over 200 million more.
Which is about how much Supergirl lost. DC Studios.
Supergirl lost, I think it's about 290. I think it's about 290. Lost 295. Lost everything.
What troubles you?
I see this, and I'd rather just watch the Clone Wars live action. Can you go back to the other guy? Can you go back to the other guy igniting his lightsaber? Like, okay, that is the practically the most stupid thing.
And we all know why it looks like that. It's because they need to come up with something new.
They do.
They just need new looking lightsaber.
They need to just start doing shapes. They need to start doing a lightsaber octagon, and a triangle. And
they should have always the lightsaber should have always varied on who was using them, and make it specific. You know, because you had so many different alien races, just a singular lightsaber. But it seemingly, Darth Vader had a lightsaber purely because he used to be a Jedi that was corrupted. So the Sith weren't really actually meant to have lightsabers other than Vader, because he was a fallen Jedi. That seemed to be the initial thing.
I'm fine with the development that all the Sith have them, especially Dooku was a fallen Jedi as well, right? So he gets his version, and then Maul has the double blade, which is just a fucking cool addition. Okay, that's when they were getting somewhat right. It's just the writing that's struggling.
Yeah.
But this is getting real funny. This is just, you guys suck balls at this.
So so this guy like does that and then cuts his nose off.
Like, what are we doing, man?
Yeah. It's like, it doesn't even look I mean, and we see it slightly different. If he like ignites it and clicks them together, it still doesn't make a lot of sense. But it's like, that is like, what's Obi-Wan Kenobi gonna do? He can't walk around that, can he? Oh dear, that's so silly. By the way, so if this is meant to be a Sith, but it doesn't make any sense that he's got a green lightsaber.
Oh god, don't even bother trying to fucking understand what the hell Filoni's up to now. He's probably a wolf.
But there again, we got fucking, what's she called? Flip my Sabines suddenly just a fucking force wielder now. So
of course she is. She's like the backup Ahsoka. She can do everything.
You joke. But
wait until Ahsoka gets to be an honorary Mandalorian as well.
Oh fuck! Do you know what? Filoni's done the worst thing Filoni's ever done for me is make me sick to fucking death of Mandalorians.
Mm-hmm.
So sick of them.
But we did get the Filoniing, which was
great.
Good stuff.
And I love Jeremy. I'll always love that guy. And that was one of the funnest things I've ever done on FNT. He's Jeremy and me screaming at each other about Dave Filoni.
Hey, Mods, you could get rid of the guy who's like a pedo for Trump for some reason. He's really happy about that. I don't know why you'd want to proclaim that, but yeah.
I'm always walking by your side.
Pause.
Citizens of the...
That son of a bitch spending all of his time with his exotic aliens instead of his actual children. Fuck you,
Fuck
Anakin.
Luke. Fuck Luke. Fuck Leia.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He's a deadbeat dad. He's a deadbeat dad.
Loser.
I'm always walking by your side.
But why? But why though?
Why?
But why?
Is he really encapsulating like the black part of Darth Vader?
Yeah, especially when you're on the toilet.
Yeah.
Of the glorious empire.
Oh, here we go. Here's our favorite guy.
Oh God!
Captain, I never lose.
All my fleet's going to be destroyed, and that's my plan all along.
of the glorious empire, I have returned. I took an oath to protect the empire. I therefore declare war on the Rebel Alliance.
The established government at the Rebel Alliance. All right, there we go.
Do you have a Dunkin' Donuts in this universe? That is no. Weren't they gonna put Asajj Ventress in this?
We are wasting time. Get those charges in
I'm just
position.
why?
I mean, dude. Okay. I see this and I'm just like, can we just get a live action Dungeons and Dragons? Yeah. And just have Hank with that bow.
Yeah, they did that.
No. I mean, from the cartoon, the kids and they go through the.
Loading up.
New weapon.
Out of vision.
Oh, did you?
What did you see? More.
I saw us holding our arms.
More and more danger than I thought.
Balin claimed.
There's
R.I.P.
Balin.
Ray Stevenson.
Yeah, that's the Hound.
Yes.
Rory McCann, welcome to the role.
I hope it
Pretty
goes
good recast,
yarp.
honestly.
Dude, if it goes
Yarp.
yarp, Shim goes, are you going to go over there, Master? Yarp.
Yarp.
With
I will
knowledge
go.
of the power.
10 out of 10 episode.
Oh. Why are we doing this?
One that could end wars.
Yay, that guy.
Hold
Time
on.
ago, I walked.
We're gonna find something to end wars, but they're not because they're gonna continue.
You can't end the Star War.
No.
Because
Whatsoever.
we know where it all goes, so it's just like, well, it doesn't work then, does it?
Away from the Jedi.
This is your trial, Ahsoka. Take your time to decide. Are you a Jedi?
Do you remember General Grievous? Do you remember Grievous?
Yeah, I
Training
remember.
block has 4 arms.
He's
Crazy.
got 4 arms. Do you reckon is that guy with the 4 lightsabers that aren't red? Is he gonna be
That's David
shitter
Tennant, right? No.
or
Yeah.
as
Well, yeah,
shit?
it's
Yeah,
a training robot.
Yeah.
training robot. Is it gonna be as shit as Fart Cloud Jedi from season 1?
Everything will be as shit as Fart Cloud Jedi.
Or not?
Or not.
What a lie.
Are you gonna be a
What
Jedi? Or not?
But she's not. She isn't a
isn't.
Jedi.
I remember someone summarized this trailer as like, "Will you fight?" and "Are you a Jedi or not?" And then they just said like crazy big things happening in Star Wars right now.
Yep.
Oh, it's like that drinker tweet the other day. I can't. Somebody said something just really bland, and drinker just replied with "huge news if true."
Oh, huge if true. If it's Sam Wilson and Yelena saying Avengers assembled together.
Man, crazy stuff. Yeah.
Huge if true.
Is that the World Between Worlds is going to be in this?
Of course.
I sure hope so.
Oh
What-
boy.
Maybe we'll see Darth
Yes.
Maul.
God, I hope so.
I want to see Darth Maul battle Darth Vader in
Well-
live action.
You might get more because they're doing another animated Maul after the one that they just recently did. They're doing another one now.
Yeah, because Filoni's obsessed with Maul. He's
And
obsessed
he's
with fucking
robotic,
Ahsoka.
like-
He's obsessed with Sabine. He's obsessed with. To be fair, Anakin makes a little bit more sense to be obsessed with, but a lot of his stuff is his own toys that he's just being all over. But most of it is toys that we don't want to see him playing with.
No. you want to play with my toys? No. But please. No.
Know that guy?
Yeah, that's
Man.
Barry. That's Barry Doom, brother of Victor.
Barry Doom.
Baza Doom.
Barry Barack Hussein Doom.
I just look, that trailer to me was just noise. It was just noise.
With the Ahsoka one?
Yeah, it's just noise.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
just
hater.
It was gobbledygook. You just hate everything. You didn't like that Hayden Christensen was back delivering his deadpan
Finally.
dialogue.
I am watching you and not my son or my daughter.
Will you become a Jedi, Ahsoka, or will you not become a Jedi, Ahsoka?
Not. We're not.
But it's impossible for you
Listen,
to become.
And he seems like a nice guy. Get all your money, Hayden.
Get paid. Take that bag, baby. Girl, you take that
You
bag.
go, girl.
All
right.
You get paid.
At D20, well, they released this. They probably should have released it first.
This is
I think
by
it's a
far
better
the best.
trailer than the last one.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean this is going to be a good movie. I had to explain that to a couple people. Like, this is a better trailer, but it doesn't mean it's going to be a good movie. Maybe it is because we're missing all the context from the leaks that are absolutely true that we read. We won't. But
somebody used AI to create one of the fight scenes based off the leaks.
Yeah.
The captain is withholding something. Akaran will not deceive us, Gadriel.
I mean, I prefer the posts that post actual shit, and then they just say, using Sora AI, I was able to create a scene that depicts the